Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. Alright, so we are going to do a simple trick on how to reset the engine control module, and you probably won't need any tools for this. Alright, so basically one of the most important functions of your car's ECM is to store long-term data in its memory. So if you drive, the engine computers are constantly working to learn about the way you're driving your car and pretty much will adjust the way other modules perform, which enables your vehicle to run as efficiently as possible. Because your ECU learns about your driving habits constantly, since it has the ability to store tons of information, including your trouble codes, which is extremely useful information when diagnosing possible issues with your vehicle. Analyzing this personal data and learning how to reset your ECM are both essential to your car driving as efficiently as it needs to. If your check engine light comes on, then there are chances that there could be some electrical issues with your car that has to be addressed. So before replacing any parts, you want to reset your ECM to ensure that the part replacements are absolutely necessary. So there are a couple ways to reset your ECM, your engine control module. One way is to disconnect the battery cable for 2 to 3 minutes and wait to see if the engine light comes back on. Upon reconnecting the battery and start the car. Drive the car for at least 10 miles for the ECU to learn. If there is an issue with your car, then the check engine light will come back on. And you can analyze the fault code when the ECM throws, and you can analyze your fault codes with an OBD2 scanner. You can get that for $19 at Walmart. So these codes will guide you towards the root of the problem, and you can begin replacing parts to try to fix the issue. Upon installation of new parts, you want to continue to reset your computer so that the engine control can learn the new parts and store this new data. Make sure that you do not have any battery cable issues, and having a backup power supply is handy for you to reset the ECU. So resetting your car's ECU can also be helpful when modifications are done on the vehicle. In instances like this, you want to reset your engine control modules manually through the fuse box. The fuse box is located on the passenger side next to the battery. Depending on which car you have, it could be located. Also have multiple fuse boxes in your car. It could be in the trunk, it could be under the hood, etc., etc. Depending on which car you have, you gotta check out for that. So when your car has probably warmed up, then you want to turn your vehicle back off and unplug both these fuses, and pretty much cut the power by disconnecting the battery. After a couple of minutes, all the old data should be reset. So plug the fuses back in and turn your car back on. You're going to want to leave your car at idle for at least 10 minutes, which will give your ECM enough time to learn any new modifications installed on your car. Because the auto ECU is such a sensitive device, it is very important to reset the unit after modifications are installed, or else the new modifications could conflict with the way the engine performed previously. So resetting your car's ECU should not be a hassle at all, as there are many ways to reset your ECU, and there are many more reasons for doing so. Resetting your car computer won't harm your vehicle, and should always be done when any replacements are installed, like a fuel filter and knock sensor, even when after work on your car air conditioning or any diagnostics are performed. Don't hesitate to check your So alright guys, so let me tell you guys this. Alright, the two most common ways to reset your car's computer is by either unplugging the battery or by resetting the fuse related to the engine control module. disconnecting the battery and so in a lot of cases, disconnecting the battery and turning the car off about 15 minutes should reset the ECU. And yes, ECUs can be reset and yeah, you could, depending on which car you have, different cars will have different guidelines for how to reset the ECU, but pretty much what I stated is probably the easiest way to do it. So just for me to go back and tell you guys what to do as far as resetting the ECU, just unplug the cables from the battery. First thing, you could plug in OBD2 and pretty much clear all the codes. That's the second thing. The third thing is you could find out where the ECM fuse is, and this fuse could be located anywhere in the car. It could be under the hood. Most of the time it's either in the glove box or on the driver's side inside the car, or it could be in the trunk, kind of depending on which car you have. But try any of those things. Hopefully this video has helped you guys out, and if you guys have any personal experience with this issue of the ECM resetting, etc., definitely leave a comment in the comment section. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and all that good stuff. All right guys, take care.